background is psychology. So the reason I wanted to do this show is because I think it's really important to discuss just the things that we go through as creatives in life. We actually are in a mental health crisis. Like I think just the mind is so affected by things every day. So it's important to get those things out. And I wanted to do that amongst creatives in a safe space, in a dope space, amongst gods. I feel like this is
Seriously.
dope. This is dope. Yeah, so the first topic I wanted to discuss today is the brain versus the mind. How much, do y'all know how much of our brain we use? How much they say we use?
Was it like 20% or something like that?
I think it's less than that.
Less than that, right?
5%.
Anybody out there guess? 10% is right on. 10%. Here's
He
the,
used his brain for that.
He used
Psych,
his brain
no.
for that. No, but that's the key because it's a myth. And I feel like all of our lives we've been taught like, oh, you only use 10% of your brain. So
Right.
one, what does that do to you to try to like limit what your brain can do? But we actually can use 100% of our brains.
Well, first of all, like when I think about using 100% of your brain, it's like, what would you even do with the 100% of your brain?
Overload, right?
Like, yeah,
For
like
real,
what you about to do with all that? Like, and then not only that, but like, even if we didn't know, what does it do when you didn't even know that knowledge?
Right. I think it kind of keeps us in like a sleeper state, though. You know what I mean? Like I think a lot of people are comfortable just going through life like robots, kind of, and just what's it like? You know, like when you take a lot of medications and you're just like numb to like the shit around you. I think,
sure.
yeah, I think that that's kind of like the 10%er type of thing. You know?
Right.
You know, that's
And then also
interesting.
like even with that, like when people are doing that, like they don't know that they're only using 10%. You know what
No,
I'm
they
saying?
literally don't. That's
They're
the whole
using
point.
a
Yeah.
100% to do
Yeah.
something
Yeah. To do
else. You know?
something.
Yeah.
But so what?
But why? And
Yeah.
like that's the thing is like, where do you take the mind after you realized that you have 100%?
That's crazy.
Also, like what you were saying about like us having like that filter of focus, and once you're granted 100%, like what does that look like? What is the word for what does that look like to just trust? Have you seen that movie? Lucy.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
No, I
yeah.
yeah,
haven't seen
yeah.
it.
That was a really dope movie. So basically, the premise of Lucy was, I think she took some drug
Yeah.
that allowed her to access like 100% of her brain all the time.
Yeah.
It's like
So
Limitless.
Limitless.
uh,
Limitless was like a pill that made you like human enhanced, but hers was
Okay.
like she was becoming nature itself.
like
Like she was
I
just
remember
becoming
a
nature.
part
Like
where she was like she remembered the sound of her mother's heartbeat. She could go that far in her brain
Yeah, she was
to
mem-
channel
she's like,
into
oh,
being
yeah.
in the womb, to hearing her mother's heartbeat from the inside. She could like it was just some
Fire.
wild shit because it's always like there. It's always
That's fire.
subliminal, I feel.
I think the crazy part is like that shows you how much we're trying so hard to like not let that in. And really like all that is just like all there is walls and separation from what that already is. Like we're already that, but like at the same time, the walls and separation make us feel like it's like a movie or something far fetched or like only
Definitely feel
superheroes
that.
can do it or whatever.
I
But
can
like there's
definitely
just
feel that.
beliefs that we just don't we don't know. We don't know how to get it because we just don't try. From birth, we're just taught to believe what things are, and that automatically cuts us off from the whole entire funnel of what things are, things can be or whatever.
For sure. For sure.
But also like being in the now is kind of like that too, where it's like when you're not thinking about the future, when you're not thinking about the past, you can kind of get that glimpse of like what it's like to be in control or free or innocent or I don't know, you know?
I completely understand what you're saying.
Cuz like the past and the future be the only thing that give you reference of your location,
For sure. For
you know?
sure. For sure.
And without it, you wouldn't know where you were, you know? You know what I'm saying? You don't know, you wouldn't know when you were, like, I don't know. So it's kind of like a necessary thing. It's like we're always looking back and we're looking forward to be like, okay, where am I? That happened, like, and then that happened, but like, can you just trust not checking the past and the future to remember where you are? Like, can you just be lost like that? That's what it's really about. It's like, can you be that? So can you just be blind
you
like
wanna
that?
be
Like,
lost.
and would you want to be? Yeah.
That's true. That's
So
true.
people be like, yo, do I want to like, I want to overcome traumas and I want to undercome past and da da da. Like, you know what it's like to not have any reference point of where you are and what it, you know what I'm saying? You just want to wander.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better use that shit.
That's like almost infinite freedom.
Yeah.
In a
Without
sense.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Without like,
Sounds scary. I think that's the reason why people don't tap
It's-
into that.
it's
'Cause it does
scary,
sound
yeah.
A little scary. For sure.
but it can be fun.
Absolutely.
Because like, yeah, that's what we are. We're creatives and we're doing it every day. But it's like, what are you creating? You know, what are you doing? What are you creating with your time? What are you putting your energy
Creating in
towards?
general is phenomenal.
And what's your future gonna look like? Sometimes I think about memories and be like, yo, I know there was like a behind me, and I know I must have seen it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
why does my memory only show me this?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
And I'll be trying to like, can I turn around in this bitch? Like,
Nah, I
never
think
did
about that all the
that. Like it's like an
Portal like
old
Rick and
memory,
Morty.
like yeah, just to see like,
Hit the
just cause
portal
like
gun.
yeah, like yo, there's just so much we can do, like you know.
Oh,
You
no,
don't
that's
wanna-
a big fact, though.
But
Memories
sometimes
is-
it'd be a static image.
For
Like
sure.
your memory will just be a static image, and like
Some people only remember memories from like certain things, and then everything else would be static. Like I have memories of like smells and shit. If I smell it here, if I smell something, I'd be like, man, that smell like sixth grade.
nah, that's some real shit.
I can't even remember my sixth grade teacher. You know what I mean? I don't
It's
remember
sometimes the
nothing.
days be smelling like that. The sun, the dew in the
Yeah.
air, like
Or
I
just
don't know.
walking in like a field, I would smell like a football. Like I
Right,
just,
yeah.
just bring back
Take you back.
pads on me or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
damn,
I like
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
that's
It's
cool.
like you can time travel, kind of.
In a sense, in a big sense.
I always
yeah.
sit and try to,
Wherever.
I try to pause in those moments and like
Oh yeah.
try to go in there and be like, you know, what was that? What was that like?
Absolutely.
I remember I was chilling. I remember the smell of like my lunchbox. It was like
Come on,
a
man.
bologna sandwich.
Come on, man.
And like
Baloney.
yeah,
For some
like
reason,
some
bologna
bologna, like
snaps me
yeah,
right back.
bologna sandwich. Like what
Yeah,
the fuck?
it's
Well, like
over.
it's a random smell.
It's over. Yup, I gotta get to class.
But yeah, shit like that.
But music
That's
too.
funny.
I think that's a big reason of why like nostalgia plays a part in music is because people have like certain memories with different sounds or different songs or things like that. I listened to Blue Below the Heavens.
Wow.
You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Yeah.
I used to mow my lawn to that.
Come on, man. That I listened to that recently. I listened to like Illmatic and all sorts of shit that raised me, but I listened to that album the other day and it felt like I closed my eyes and it literally felt like I was at the desk, probably in 8th grade when I found the record. It felt like I was right there when I heard it for the first time. And I was like, I imagine that's what other people feel like when they listen to certain songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what keeps people coming back.
Your songs as well, my brother.
Yo, somebody told me
That's
that
really
though.
dope, yeah.
Yeah, somebody told me that though.
I think music is just like we're tapped into each other. You know what I'm saying? And we can really feel like through a recorded message, and we can really feel when someone's serious and like believable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like when you're going to make a song, you're going to capture that believability. You're trying to transfer that like honesty.
For sure. For sure.
And I think that's why when you listen to certain stuff, it's just like, yo, I know you. You know what I'm saying? But they want you to. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. And I think
I
like,
was right there with you.
yeah, like, yo, I was thinking about you when I was in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He's talking to me. Nah, that's a real thing. Or like you ever see a meme? And it's like you might look at the comments under the meme and they be like, yeah, I went through the same thing. Like, did we all go through this? We all pick
Collectively,
switches off
right?
of
Yeah,
the
that's-
trees for our grandmother.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, absolutely.
Like a collective conscious. I think that's like the same with music. You know what I mean? Because we're all human and we have like all these different human experiences. But in a sense, is pretty much categorized to a few categories that we all can connect to in a sense, or a majority could connect to. You know what I mean? Somebody makes a song about dropping out of high school. I'm like, oh, bruh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like it connects to something like that. Ed Sheeran did a joint. He was on the radio. He did like 10 songs in a couple seconds with like 4 chords.
Oh,
And
Ed
it was
Sheeran.
10 different songs, though,
Yo.
like completely different genres. It's
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
And it was the same, but it was
the
different
same
genres.
chords.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's the same exact chords.
That's what I'm saying. We only working with a little, but it's
We
just
on-
divided.
But we make it
Yeah,
a lot.
but we make it a lot.
Which
Yeah.
goes back full circle to what she was talking about, making something out of nothing. Or just 4 chords.
Sometimes you can break out by just when you're scared, doing things anyway. Sometimes just breaking free from micro things and then they grow into bigger things. It doesn't have to be like you quitting your job or doing something super dramatic, like, but you can definitely like think of ways you can like change the norm, go down a different road, or and that'll show you how creative you can be. Get lost and get home. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, or even if you have the good, like,
I feel like I do be doing those drastic ones. Like I will just quit a job. Like
yeah, nah.
Yeah.
You, yeah.
over
I
with.
feel like
I gotta
it's
break,
over
or
with.
because it's like if not, I get comfortable in just it's just like okay, and even the thought of being like, oh, I wish I could change this. Like if you think that every day, your brain gets in the cycle of thinking that every day. So it's just like
Seriously.
do something the fuck different sometimes.
Seriously.
Just like break out of it.
break
I was
out.
working at
Yeah.
Tyson's Chicken years ago. And there were people on there, they had plaques on the wall for being there for like 40 years, 30 years and stuff like that. And the one job that these people had, they had for 40 years. You could only miss 2 days, you know,
Oh
you'll
my
gain
God.
PTO or whatever, but you could only miss like 2 days out of a certain month span or something like that.
Yeah.
And the job they would do is like simple.
Very
Cut the
fucking
chicken.
simple, yo.
For
It's
40
not
years?
40 years.
40 years.
Damn. I kind of envy that in a way.
Really?
but see-
Oh, no.
Sometimes,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah.
Cause the fucking discipline, bro, and the
Okay, yeah.
yeah, and the focus, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga was cutting chicken. Like, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all niggas is doing. I'm doing this.
Cannot fuck the chicken
Like,
up.
yo,
The
yeah.
precision for 40 years. You probably fucked a few chickens up, but like to keep your job, you
Discounted
couldn't
drinks,
fuck them.
yeah.
Yo, the discipline is.
Yeah,
off
the
the
focus.
But what? How many days of work?
I think it was like 2
Come on, yo,
in
I
a
be calling out
2-month
left and
span
right.
or something like that. I forgot what it.
That's
That's
ridiculous.
nuts.
That's
But yeah, that is
ridiculous.
like the positive I took out of that. It's like
Yeah.
the discipline to be able to do that.
And don't get me wrong, like, it is crazy that they, you know what I'm saying, they didn't think to do nothing else for 40 years. I'm sure they
40
must have did something else. I just hope they did something
Maybe
else.
on the
Like,
side.
yeah, like, yo, like,
Nah,
you
they
wasn't
probably
doing
had,
that
like,
for
a
40 years.
wild side, like,
Yeah, y'all had
they gotta
vacations,
have- they
like,
gotta have a while.
Yeah.
The discipline to
he probably had goals. He probably had something he was doing it for.
yeah.
Like, there was a
Exactly.
reason.
Yeah, like
you know what I
family
mean?
and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Or to like, hit a certain pay, after a certain amount of years. Might have loved. I think they did like sometimes they gave out like boxes of chicken for people that've been there a certain
Come
amount
on,
of
yo.
time.
I mean,
The Tyson's chickens for the
No,
boxes.
no, that's
Oh
cool
my
and
God.
all.
Oh my God.
no, that's definitely cool and all, and respect to that. But I'm just saying,
Bingo.
the way that my mind works is to want more. And
Yeah.
I
True,
think
true.
that a lot of people, but people be like super proud of that too.
For
Like I
sure.
worked
To
here
go
for
from 5
50
chickens
years.
to
And I
10
got all-
chickens to
No.
20 chickens.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know what I'm
Respect,
saying?
respect to that. Yeah.
But also, like,
It's upgrade.
when you saying want more, it's like, like, that's a lot of work, too.
it
Truth.
is.
Truth.
You know what I mean? Like,
It is. But what else you gonna do with it if you don't? I don't know.
it's like, for one, we're doing it because we're used to it. It's nothing to us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Miles, you couldn't. I don't think you could. I don't see you. I don't see you being a factory guy for 40 years. Nah.
Life is a factory, fam. This is
Life
we're
is a
working.
but I
We're
think-
working right now. This is the factory. Like, you know what I'm saying?
think
We're
you
on the
Give it
grind.
up. You would give
Like,
all this up.
nah, but I think that would I give this up? Hell no. But I'm saying, like,
For chicken.
nah, not for chicken. Like,
Chicken.
But what I'm saying is, like, I still think that things like there's a reshaping of those same 8 principles that we talking about, like the 8 octaves.
The octaves, yeah.
Bingo.
Like in every world, they have those values and responsibilities, and they have those different things, and it's different for them. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And in places that you may lack, they may excel. You know what I'm saying? It may just look different. You know what I'm saying? Like you not cutting chicken, but like when it come to posting every day.
Bingo.
Nobody want to post every day.
Bingo.
But then the dude cut chicken, like, what? The dude cut chicken. You're supposed to be able to post every day. That's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like, apply the same thing. So it's like, that's the thing. It's like,
Discipline.
there's always something to take from everybody's life, everybody's path. They got reasons. And I think also, we have to also look at how much work it takes to really do what we're trying to do, as far as like opening up the mind, opening up people's perception, and how much self-work, right, it takes, and being able to share that and bring other people up with you, and then now y'all all helping to build. Like, he was working for a company, so now you got to be able to create a company and a community and understanding. You know what I'm saying? So the work has to go in there too, like where it's like in that way, he felt like there was some type of goal or some type of value. You know what I'm saying? And you have to now look at like, where's my goals? Where's my values? Where's my time being put?
Everyday
what's my chicken? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's my chicken?
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's my chicken? Exactly. What's my chicken, yo?
So I just joined the iPhone family begrudgingly, and I know that literally everybody in the whole entire world. I know.
Me and Illa was in the group chat, and it was this one year where everybody switched to iPhones. I think I was like the last one or something. Was you the first one? Yeah, I think he was the first one with an iPhone.
But
and
even
everybody's just
the
down
way
the list.
that you say that with your arms crossed, that's how the iPhone community is.
Elitist.
Nah, the
Elitist.
iPhone is
So
necessary,
that's part
bro.
of why
it's just
I've always
up.
revolted against
It
the
is
same, but the
necessary.
same
But
way
also-
where I'm like, I could never work in a factory. I could never have a.
But also, that's on purpose too. Like they playing,
For sure.
But a good
Cornered the
takeaway of
market.
it, because I'm not a trader completely. I still do have my
a
Android.
trader.
I have both phones because I'm still
Gotta
comfortable
stop.
with my phone, and I've had that, But
Android's
it's
going in the
literally
future.
forcing me to like think different. Like
For
the
sure.
way that like things that were before right to left are now up and down, or things that were on the top are now on the bottom. So and it's like to go from back and forth, and you know what I mean? It's like just accessing.
No, that's real,
it's
though.
forced, yeah. But
No,
I
yeah,
think it's
yeah,
cool. I like it. I like having both. So I'm
That's
not
a fact.
so
That's a
anti
fact.
iPhone anymore. And I think that it's pretty cool. I like some of the things, the camera and all that stuff.
It's
Have you
I like
FaceTime
it.
yet?
I have FaceTimed, and it's pretty
Legitness.
cool.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, FaceTime me,
I will. Before a show, I can't rehearse. The only time I did rehearse, I butchered the show because I was focusing so much on putting the words on the forefront so I wouldn't forget them instead of them being in the back.
They gotta be in the back. That's supposed to just be, the song is like the beat. You know what I'm
Bingo.
saying? The words is like the beat.
Bingo.
Like you hear the beat, that shit drop, you know what to say.
You
you know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
like that the movie Soul. They like dude playing the piano and his soul just drifts off into this other realm. You know what I mean? Because he's locked into. Interesting. That might be like that 100% of the brain. He's locked into whatever's going on. He's not even on Earth anymore.
He's letting go. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's like, it's like there's so many distractions, and he's just being able to go into the music and forget.
It's just fluent. It's just.
be.
You know what I mean? He's not even there.
Yeah, music got that power to just take you to that nowhere land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
does.
saying? Yeah.
It does.
And like, but that's what I'm saying. Like that nowhere land, like not having that location, you're forgetting. You're not thinking about the past. You're not thinking about the future. You're not
Nice
thinking
point.
about stuff like that. You're just in the now. And like, even when I was in school, like they'll be like, "Oh, you're bad," like or whatever. I don't know. Like I really don't know because I was listening to music. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like I used to have a little iPod, little thing right here, like a little headphone. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but I used to always be right here. Like the music was always right here to me.
For sure.
If I want to tune something out, it's right here. Like
Oh, it's over.
it's over. I'm walking down the hallway. It's over. I know what to do. Like, But yeah, music, man, it's a good way to go there, bro, and just relax and get out of whatever's distracting you. And then it
Absolutely.
seems like they're talking directly to you because they know they are you. They talking about what you're going through, bro. They know why you here.
Yeah,
They know why
drop
you.
that
They
many.
know why you put that in your ear.
Bingo.
So they're
Drop
giving
that
you
many
what to hear. You know what I'm
categories.
saying? That's a fact. It's like a relationship.
All right, so I wanted to talk a little bit about that movie because this is just where my mind keeps going when I hear
Mhm.
that movie Soul.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
because the guy he like dies, right, and then he has to go through the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
Disney movie,
it's
so
a
everybody
it's
dies
like a
in a
children's
Disney
movie.
movie.
But and I'm sorry.
Bambi, rest in peace. Moment of silence.
No,
Psych, nah.
yo, they be
Y'all
but
seen
but
Bambi,
it's
you
real.
can
gotta-
handle
you gotta go
Soul.
through- But anyway, so he's a musician, and as they talked about, like it's in his heart, it's in his soul,
Right.
and he's gonna get this opportunity to play,
Bingo, yeah,
for,
yeah.
like in this big gig, and on the way to it, he dies. So then his soul is like stuck in limbo because it doesn't want to like start over, and it's like, and the whole movie, it's like I'm stuck too. I'm like, is he gonna get to go back and
facts
like
though.
live
Facts
out
though.
his dream? And it was just this wild thing. But yeah, that was one of the things that made me want to just do whatever the fuck I want to do in life and like live out your dream,
Same.
like at any given moment, at any given time, like. Not to say it like that, but it could be taken away, and you have
For
to
sure.
be present, and you have to just exist and be, and just live and enjoy and create. So
Well, one of the
yeah.
things that Soul actually taught me with like probably every performance I've done, every like record I've written ever since was like, damn, for a while I wasn't on that soul time. I wasn't existing elsewhere. I was existing on Earth. I was
Like,
making,
It's scary. It's not.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
making
yeah.
records, or I was doing things that was just like, oh, I gotta put more attention on this. I gotta like, you know what I'm saying, microscope it or whatever. And I was like, damn, I need to get back to leaving Earth. I need to get back to using that 100%. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a real thing.
Tapping in. That's what's up.
Tapping in.
I think that's a beautiful place to close. Just
For
with the
sure.
messages. Discipline. What's the takeaways of the day? Discipline.
Discipline. Definitely need
Um,
discipline.
Yeah, discipline.
Tapping in, control,
And
that you can create
living
whatever
your
you wanna
life,
create.
yeah,
You can
creating.
live whatever life you want to live. You can use 100% of your brain. The 10%, it's a myth. You can access everything.
Bingo.
You can
Yeah.
do
I
whatever
love
you
that
wanna do.
message.
Yeah.
I love that message.
Word.
This is that soul shit we was talking about. Flowing into. Damn, this song old as shit too now. Think about it. Hey, look, developing one. Tough as elephant tusk. Fuck your irrelevant stunts. I keep my rhetoric tucked. They keep on telling me stuff. I keep on telling them stuff. We went to hell and we got like 20 shells in the box. They push your belly and pump. Twiddle my elegant touch. Midas, I'm wrestling thumbs. Sick when the medicine comes. From the Zeppelin drums. I'm just a specimen, son. Stupid, my skeleton's down. You wish to edit my songs. Move quick, I'm pedaling on. Move quick, the pelicans breathe. Suitcase, the birds and the bees. Too fake, it hurts when I eat. You fake rappers need to leave. Too ain't deserted retreat. You think my girl hit her knees. And pray to God for my seeds. Let's go. I said the trees grow so high. So high, so high. So high, so high. Hey, look, I said the trees grow so high. So high, so high. So high, so high. Say it with me, say the
Trees grow fast at the grass, baby.
Baby, it's the
Trees grow fast at the grass, baby.
Baby, it's the
Trees grow fast at the grass, baby.
Baby, it's the
Trees grow fast at the grass,
Let's go.
baby.
Baby, it's the
Underlay,
underlay. No plutonic, they almond shaped global.
Honestly, I'ma take
No food, I need way higher stakes, don't you?
Honestly, animate.
Go to,
Trying to stay, I'm awake.
go to winery, I'm a drink like 2
Gallons
gallons.
and I'm a fake. Alcoholic slaughtering my vocab
Hey.
department.
So pardon if I talk with a slur, walk with a blur. I'ma shine bright so that the dark can concur. My narrow path was straight, in fact, distracted with curves.
Arrows back, you placed me last, cause I snapped when at first.
Heroes laughing next to villain. Nigga, what was it worth? I was a prophet as a child, and a bastard at birth. I
Lost my mind in the middle, and this is after the
let's go.
search.
I said
Yeah.
the trees grow so high. Hey, so high, so high, so high, so high. Hey, look, I said
Yeah.
the trees grow so high. Hey, so high, so high, so high, so high. Let's go. I said the
Trees grow fast at the grass, baby.
Baby, it's the trees grow fast at the grass. Baby, it's the trees grow fast at the grass. Baby, it's the trees grow fast. at home, all that shit.